Imagine a vast snowy wilderness, a place where the wind howls endlessly and the nights are so cold that the air itself feels frozen. In the heart of this frozen land, nestled deep within the Ural Mountains of Russia, lies a mystery so terrifying, so unexplainable, that it still haunts investigators more than 60 years later. This is the story of the Dyatlov Pass incident, where 9 experienced hikers set out on a journey in 1959 and never returned the same. What happened to them remains one of the most chilling, unsolved mysteries of all time. On January 25, 1959, a group of university students and their leader, Igor Dyatlov, embarked on an adventure to explore the remote Ural Mountains. All of them were experienced hikers and skiers, and this was supposed to be a trip like any other, challenging but not life-threatening. But as the days passed, the weather turned against them. Temperatures dropped to -30 degrees Celsius and snowstorms began to rage. The group lost their way and set up camp on the slopes of a place known as Dead Mountain. It was their last known location. Weeks went by, and there was no word from the hikers. Concerned, a search party was sent to find them. What they discovered still sends chills down the spine of anyone who dares to look deeper into the mystery. The tent was torn open from the inside. But what was more disturbing was that the hikers, who had left all their gear behind, had fled into the freezing night barefoot and barely dressed. Whatever scared them was terrifying enough to make them abandon the only protection they had against the deadly cold. Over the next few days, the searchers would discover the bodies of the hikers, but the state they were found in was beyond horrifying. Some of the hikers were found with severe internal injuries, bones crushed as if by an enormous force, yet strangely, their bodies showed no signs of external trauma. One hiker was missing her tongue, others had deep, unexplained burns. Some even had their eyes missing. The investigators were baffled. What kind of force could have done this to the hikers? Was it an avalanche, a wild animal, or something even darker? As the investigation continued, strange reports began to emerge. Witnesses in the area claimed they had seen mysterious lights, glowing orbs, moving across the sky on the night the hikers died. Some believed the hikers had encountered something not of this world, something so terrifying that it forced them to flee in panic, never to return. But the official investigation was inconclusive. The Soviet authorities closed the case, ruling that the hikers died from an unknown compelling force. And with that, the files were sealed, leaving the world to wonder what really happened on that frozen mountainside. To this day, no one knows the truth. Was it a natural disaster, a military experiment gone wrong, or did the hikers encounter something beyond our understanding? The mystery of the Dyatlov Pass incident remains unsolved, and it continues to haunt anyone brave enough to explore the case. And so the question remains, what was the unknown force that scared 9 experienced hikers into their deaths? Perhaps we may never know, but the answers could be far more terrifying than we ever imagined.